Ever get that creepy feeling? You know the one. That prickly sensation on the back of your neck that screams someone is staring at you. You turn around and boom, you lock eyes with a stranger across the room. How did you know? Is it a sixth sense, a superpower? Well, the real answer is even more fascinating, and it's wired deep inside your brain. It's not magic. It's a powerful, ancient survival mechanism that's been protecting us for millions of years. Today, we're going to dive deep into the incredible science behind why you can feel someone's gaze, and trust me, by the end of this, you'll see the world and the people in it a little differently. So let's break it down. This feeling isn't just in your head. Your brain has a built-in, highly sophisticated threat detection system. Scientists often refer to this heightened state of awareness as hypervigilance. Think of it like your personal, biological security system constantly running in the background, scanning your surroundings for anything unusual. It's the same system that makes you jump when you hear a sudden noise in a quiet house or makes your heart race when a car swerves too close. Its primary job is to keep you safe by detecting potential dangers before you even consciously recognize them. And one of the biggest potential signals of either danger or opportunity throughout human history has been the gaze of another living being. This system relies on your brain's incredible ability to process information from your peripheral vision. Your peripheral vision might not be great for reading fine print, but it is an absolute champion at detecting motion and subtle changes in your environment. When someone directs their gaze towards you, they're not just pointing their eyes in your direction. Their entire posture might shift slightly. The light might reflect off their eyes differently. There might be a tiny, almost imperceptible change in the pattern of shadows and light around them. These are minuscule cues, things your conscious mind would normally filter out as background noise. But your subconscious, that hypervigilant lookout, catches them. It sees that subtle shift, that flicker of movement, and sends an alert signal straight to your conscious brain. That alert is the feeling, that strange, intuitive sense that you're being watched. Now, you might be thinking, but sometimes I'm wrong. I turn around and no one is there, and that's a key part of how this system works. It's designed to have what we call a high false positive rate. In other words, it's better to be safe than sorry. Imagine our early human ancestors out on the savannah. If they got a feeling they were being watched, was it better to ignore it and risk being a lion's lunch, or to turn around and see it was just the wind rustling the grass? The ones who turned around, even when it was a false alarm, were the ones who survived to pass on their genes. Your brain operates on the same principle. It's better to feel a little paranoid and be wrong 100 times than to be complacent and be right only once when it really matters. So when you turn and no one's there, don't feel silly. Just thank your ancient brain for doing its job and keeping you on your toes. This gaze detection system is so fundamental that it's one of the first social skills we develop as babies. Infants are naturally drawn to faces, and particularly to eyes. They quickly learn that where someone is looking indicates what they're paying attention to. This is called joint attention, and it's the foundation for learning, communication, and social bonding. When a parent looks at a toy and then back at the baby learns to follow their gaze. This simple act teaches the baby about the world and about the intentions of others. So from our very first months of life, our brains are being trained to be experts at reading eyes and detecting where attention is focused. It's a skill we practice every single day without even realizing it. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the neuroscience. There's a specific network in the brain, sometimes called the social brain, that's dedicated to this. A key player is a small, almond-shaped region called the amygdala. The amygdala is your brain's alarm center, responsible for processing emotions like fear and triggering the fight-or-flight response. When your peripheral vision picks up cues that suggest a direct gaze, the information takes a sort of express lane directly to the amygdala. This happens faster than the signal can even reach your visual cortex, which is the part of your brain that consciously processes what you see. This is why the feeling often comes before the conscious realization. Your amygdala is already shouting, "Hey, pay attention," before your conscious mind has even had a chance to ask, "What's going on?" Another fascinating aspect is the difference between a direct gaze and an averted gaze. Our brains process these two signals very differently. A direct gaze is incredibly powerful. It can signal threat, intimacy, or dominance. It forces a reaction. An averted gaze, on the other hand, can signal submission, distraction, or deception. We are exquisitely tuned to these differences. Think about it. Making eye contact with a stranger in the crowded subway feels very different from making eye contact with a loved one. Your brain instantly processes the context, the facial expression, and the situation to determine the meaning of that gaze. But the initial detection, the simple fact that eyes are on you, is the first crucial step. This initial alert system doesn't care about the why just yet. It only cares about the what. And the what is that you have become the focus of someone else's attention. This isn't just a human trait either. This ability is widespread throughout the animal kingdom. Prey animals like deer or rabbits are masters of detecting the stare of a predator. Their eyes are often on the sides of their heads, giving them a wide field of peripheral vision perfectly suited for this task. They can detect the slightest unnatural stillness or the glint of a predator's eye from a remarkable distance. On the flip side, predators, like cats or owls, have forward-facing eyes to lock onto their prey with intense focus. For them, a direct gaze is a tool of the hunt. This shared biology highlights just how fundamental and ancient this skill is. It's a silent language of survival spoken across species for millions of years. We've just adapted it for our complex social world. Instead of spotting a tiger in the grass, we re-spotting our boss looking at us during a meeting or a potential new friend looking over at a party. So the next time you get that uncanny feeling and turn to find someone looking right at you, take a moment to appreciate the incredible piece of evolutionary machinery at work. It's not a psychic power, but it's the next best thing. It's a finely tuned collaboration between your eyes, your subconscious mind, and ancient brain circuits all working together to navigate the social world and keep you safe. Your peripheral vision acts as the scout, your amygdala as the alarm, and your conscious mind as the commander who decides what to do with the information. It's a beautiful, efficient system that connects you directly to a survival instinct shared by our most distant ancestors. It's a reminder that even in our modern, tech-filled world, we are still fundamentally biological creatures, guided by the same deep-seated instincts that helped us thrive for millennia. The world is constantly sending us signals, and our brains are master decoders. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the human brain. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video.